Hey y'all, Samantha, Sam I am. And a new name. Swirls and Swags, door decor. Y'all, I think it's fun. I just needed something new. I needed something fun. And just a new year, a new me, and hey, I'm here. Yay! It's always his fault because he had to have some tea, which I had done made, but I didn't pour it up because why? I forgot. Y'all, I am one human who does it all around here. How are y'all? Please say hey as you come on. You're probably on the replay right now. You don't see the red live. Hi. If you don't see the red live, which now y'all are coming on. So, hey, thank y'all for being here. I'm sorry, y'all. I am never on time. I am so sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm just never on time. I try. But y'all, okay. So, I have changed my name from Bella Wreath to the Swirls and Swags door decor. I think it's fun. I'll let y'all vote between that and Cherokee wreaths, and everybody wanted the Swirls and Swags door decor. So, and if you break it down, it's SSDD. And if you know what that means, then you know. It's funny. Okay, let me find us. Okay, so I am going to do something new. I'm going to cut myself off where I can't hear myself. And I meant to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. I got a girlfriend who also is having a baby right now. I'm like, they're inducing her. I'm like, I said, well, I'm going live. Come join us. If you have nothing better to do, come join us. Hey, y'all. Say hey. Y'all tell me what the weather's like. I'm in Birmingham area of Alabama. And it's fixing to get butt cold. It's cold, but it's not. And I have a window unit in here because I get so hot. So, anywho, point being, hey, Shirley. I started to say, hey, Sam. Hey, Shirley. I'm Sam. You're Shirley. How are you? Now, you're where, Shirley? I can't remember where you're at. I'm sorry. I don't know where. No, I'm on the east side of Birmingham. And if y'all do, like, sport racing, race car, I'm not very far from Talladega. Yes, Talladega. If you're here, you're Talladega. You may be Daga bound, but you in Talladega. Yeah. Y'all, it's so funny. Okay, so I laughed at your comment. I didn't mean to really laugh, but I hit it, so we're going to go with it. I'm sorry, I just went blank. Y'all, I ain't went live so long. What am I doing? Who am I? I got so much I want to tell y'all. Pennsylvania. Y'all got like deep, deep snow up there, right? Like, I don't know. Barb, Shabby Tree. Her mom, she's from Pennsylvania. And then, my girl Rachel with RK Ribbon Designs. Y'all, today is her last day. If y'all decide y'all want to join the paid group, it is so much fun. I'm going to tell y'all, if you love to craft and you want to make your own things and do your, just learn. It's not very, I think it's like $15 a month. If you pay the year in advance, you get like 2 months free. Either way, it's $15, y'all. That's nothing. Y'all, my phone. I don't know. Hold on. And then Facebook. Oh, I know Facebook's come out and y'all have seen it, where all the little emojis and stuff. But the thing is, we got to have some fireworks, right? Happy New Year's, y'all. Happy 2024. It is the 15th of January, 2024. Whoever thought it would go beyond 1999? I don't think any of us in the 70s or 80s thought beyond 1999 because we're going to party like it's 1999. My son was born December 30th of 1999. He was a great Christmas bonus. He was my Christmas special. Okay, so y'all please hang a wreath on the door, which is the SHARE button, and let others know come join us. And anyway, we're going to open up these boxes I have that I've had these boxes for a couple of months. Well, this is last month's, and this is this month's, and this is from Deco. And if you do his wreath supply boxes, that's what these are. And I think this one has the Easter decorations in it. Or so I've seen some that they had, that they were showing off. So anywho, alright, so let me find us. But Barb, she was talking about it being snowy up there around Pennsylvania and such because of her mom. And, Rachel's in Maryland. And I know she said it was not as bad as they were threatening, but it's supposed to be like really bad here. I mean, not bad, like we'll wind up getting iced over and can't go nowhere. Oh, I've got some funny memes I'm going to be posting. Y'all, I think I posted it in Bama Crafters, but it is I'm turning y'all this way so y'all can see the boxes. It is a comedian that I came across last night. Hilarious. If you're a crafter, you'll like it. Because, why? Because I said so. Because it's this man talking about his wife. It says, don't marry a crafty woman. It is so funny. So if you're not a member of Bama Crafters, that's my group. I've had it forever. You can go there and watch that video. It is hilarious. Let me know if you do, because it is funny. It was funny. Sorry, it was funny. Y'all, where's my eyeballs? I'm sitting here trying to read, and I can't see. Sorry. Y'all just, let me find myself. Rachel's probably gone live. No, that was the 14th. I don't know. Check my internet. Holy moly. Y'all please let me know. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. So, let's see what we got from Deco here to do an Easter wreath. Y'all, I ain't made a wreath in so long. I've been so excited to do this. I'm like, I've got to make something. Y'all, I have not. Okay, you know I went to the beach. If you don't know, I did. It was, oh, this is going to be cute. This is going to be cute. This is going to be cute. Tammy Mason. Good afternoon, Tammy. Tammy. Your name looks familiar. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm usually really good, but it's been so long, and I apologize. And again, if y'all are new and you don't or are not familiar with me, I was Bella Wreath Designs, but I just changed my name. It's a new year, new me, new name. Swirls and Swags, door decor. Alright, so we're going to make an Easter something. So here is our sign, which I thought was really cute. I know my sign, my phone's backwards, whatever, y'all. It says Peter Cottontail Co., established 1925, and it just says carrots. Okay? So, let me put my goodie. I got to call and give y'all, people be hacking my bank account every 5 minutes. Alright, I seen them open up the box the other night, so I knew some of the stuff that was in it. So, I'm a reckoning. Okay, so, hold on. Get the hair. Got the carrots that matches the sign. Y'all, this weather is getting to my sinuses. Hot coat, hot coat. Tammy, where are you from? I'm on the east side of Birmingham. I'm curious as to what y'all's weather's doing. They are threatening, like, we live way out in the, well, I say we live way out. We used to be way deep woods. I'm literally like about 10 so minutes from downtown Birmingham. And so, oh, y'all, I was telling y'all this at the very beginning, I think. And I stopped. And I did not know. I knew that does that. And if you do the pieces of the double, and it does it if you're on Messenger and you're talking to someone, video, you can still do it. And I was like, what in the world? Because I didn't know it would do it on video messenger calls. Me and my stepdaughter called. Y'all, she's got this beautiful chicken rooster. He is huge. He is beautiful. I'm going to get a picture. I might go down there. Okay, here's the other one. I love that. I love those scalloped edges. That is really nice. I was excited about that one. I was excited. Oh, yes. And y'all, I have not had no 7/8, so I'm super excited about 7/8, right? Excuse me. This congestion, holy moly, because it's hot cold. And my heat unit, my air unit, we have an AC unit, I don't know. We have AC. Well, it puts out heat and air, or it's supposed to. Okay, so that's our 7/8 yellow, which is really pretty. I think that's a 25 yard, yeah? Yeah. Yay. Love 25 yards and 50 yards. Okay, and these are really pretty. These are really, I think these are his 9, what do you got, 610, 60919? I don't know. No, that ain't the same. But it is pretty. That'll look really pretty. I was gonna do either. Okay, and we got. I wasn't sure if we had these or not. Jordan and I think they're fun and all that, but sometimes I don't understand what they're trying to. They get so goofy and silly, which I mean, you know, hey, go for it, be funny, you know, life's short, have fun. But sometimes I don't know, and those are really cool, and those almost look like really real ferns. Well, they are ferns, as they say. Most times they don't say. It looks like a fern. It don't say. But if y'all are interested in these numbers or anything, in case y'all want to order something, please let me know, and I'll be glad to spit it out there for y'all. They had a few boxes left the other night. I'm sure they're gone by now. But I don't know for sure. I'm assuming. Okay. Put that down. Okay, there's 2 of those. There's the other thing. Okay, so there's 2 of these. Then those are really full. Y'all, there's a lot on that. Does this say? This just says item number. This is really pretty. That is a lot. That's like 3 stems on here. And you can pull, and that's what I would do. Or you could put them together and make it a swag kind of thing, depending on which way you wanted to make it. Oh, I see. Sally. Y'all know where Sally's at. I thought I was... She's in Egypt. I'm like, what are you doing? She was showing a video of her... She's in England, but she's in... Hi, my friend. Hey. That's hay as in horses eat hay, Sally. I just saying. I don't mind. You know, hey. You know. This feels real. This feels real. And those feel like they're dead and like they're dried. They really, look, that flower, poor flower. And you can steam these, but these look like they have like literally been dried and smushed in a book. They feel it. Hey, babe, how are you? What are you doing in Egypt? How long of a flight? I don't even know where Egypt is. You know what we call bum, you know, dirty word Egypt. What am I doing? I'm going to make an Easter wreath. I don't know. I'm just opening up. These are my stuff I got from Deco. I started ordering their supply box. And so I was just showing what I had because I knew he had Easter stuff in here. So I was looking to see what we had. I need to do a grapevine, I guess. And then these are really pretty, what do you call it? I want to say fig. Is that a fig? What do you call that? I want to say fig leaf. Y'all know what I mean? 6 hours. Well, that ain't bad. How long does it take you to get here? Those look like figs. I don't know what you call. I am not good with flower names and stuff. I am not good with flower names. So, do we want to do just mesh or do we want to do a floral? I had a lady who, eucalyptus. I was thinking that too. But you're right. You're probably right. But it looks bigger. I mean, is that big like that, Cheryl? To be that big? I mean, that's like the size of a $50. I mean, that's like 2 knuckles. I don't know. Maybe, you know, I know they come smaller, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you know. She's probably right. I don't know. That looks like a fern. They look real. These look really real. Those are nice, too. If that's and that may be a bigger eucalyptus. I think they do come in different sizes, right? We'll go with that. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, you might be right. Somebody take a picture and Google. Y'all love the Google lens. Okay, so if y'all just jumping on, where did you get your flowers? These came from Deco Exchange. Deco Exchange has a wreath supply box is what it's called. wreathsupplybox.com. And he's got this one, and then you got an ultimate, or I don't know. It comes with a bunch of signs, like a bunch of signs, 5 or 6 signs. I don't know. I don't need a bunch of signs every time. I just don't want to. I don't need all that. I mean, you know, I'm glad that I have. I'm glad I have this sign. Let me show you what I got. So we got the 7/8 yellow, 25 yard, right? Put your eyeballs on something. Y'all, I can't see with them. I can't see without them. And they're dirty. Y'all. 25 yards. Okay. You got 25 yards of 7/8 yellow. This is a 10 yard. And that is so pretty. And then you got the carrot, 2.5 by 10 yards. Both of these are 10 yards. 1.5, 2.5, 7/8. Flip it over, and it goes with our Easter sign. Okay? Now, I have so much stuff that we can do. I think there's a swag in here, but I think it's black. You look well. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sally. I feel good today. I do. My body's hurting a little bit because the weather's getting cool and damp. But other than that, I feel good. I don't know, you know. I'm just trying to feel better because I need to feel better because I want to feel better. And sometimes we just have to make ourselves. Y'all, the hair's got to go up. These lights in here get so hot. And I was cleaning. I have been cleaning. Y'all. Okay, so I said I went to the beach. Yeah. We ain't paying attention to the head of hair. Okay, so I went to the beach. I probably need to put it in a different scrunchie. My girlfriend, she just had trouble breathing. But she had her grandkids that she hadn't been able to see in a long time. And she was acting goofy and silly, just crazy. I mean, just weird. This is so pretty. I knew what was in here because I watch them open the box. But she never ran a fever. She never coughed. She never did anything, but she just was out of breath. And she's gained a lot of weight. And she had 3 kids from age 6 to like 12 or so. And that is so pretty. And this is the Mardi Gras kind of thing. And for y'all, those of you who, Mardi Gras is a big old party. Don't ask me. I don't know. It originated here in Mobile, South Alabama. Mobile, by the ocean, that I was at with my girlfriend, who almost died. And she finally, yeah, okay, so she goes, she takes the kids back to they stayed with us for like 3 days, and they stayed out of school on a Monday, and so she had to take them back Monday night, so they go to school Tuesday. Well, Tuesday, we get up, and I got up, and she wasn't up yet, and I'm like, because she ain't slept, she ain't been eating, she ain't doing what she needs to do. I told her, go lay there and go to sleep, go get you some rest, eat. So anyway, I'm trying not to, why can't they make silent plastic? I don't know. Y'all tell me where y'all from and what is the weather? I want to know. Okay, I love these things, and they're very, y'all see that chunky glitter? Yes, please. Okay, so, look at this. I've been waiting to open this, and green is my favorite color, and I just love green. But what's not to love, y'all? That's got the glittery, it looks like pipe cleaner tinsel, if you will, on the edge. I think they designed these. And then that's got like a crisscross green, say green, I don't even know. Green glitter, like crosses in the center. Is that not pretty? Yes. Yes, please. This is to die for. This right here was worth the whole box. Just send me this. I've been happy. Because green is my favorite color. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. If y'all can see the blingy bling. Yes. And the gold has got a little shimmer, but not like the green. But it is so pretty. Is that not pretty? I don't care. There you are. That right there is the bomb. Freeze the next 2 days outside New Orleans. Yeah. Are you in New Orleans? Yeah, it's cold here too. We're looking, my stepdaughter, she works for the state. She works for the prison. But, they changed her over to the work release program that's closer to her home because she was having to drive all the way out here. And she literally lives an hour from here. So I was glad she got closer to home. Because she got 4 girls. She needed to be closer to home. Okay, I want to cover this back up. I know, is that not beautiful? I love that one. That's what I'm saying. Like, this right here would have just made me all happy. Now, hold on. There's more. Now, I'm not big into St. Patrick's. But there is the St. Patrick's. I'm not going to unravel it It is pretty. It's very pretty. But if you're on here and you want to design and I have all kind of stuff, but I don't never have a big want and need. So I don't know. But if you do, I ship. I have various payment options. All you got to do is go to my page, Swirls and Swags Door Decor. That's going to be hard to keep spitting that one out. But message me from the page. It don't matter if you're on replay a month from now. It don't matter a year from now. Y'all been doing this since 2015. But anyway, message me and I custom order 98% of what I do. I'd rather have an order for it than make it and not. But I'm fixing to open up an Etsy, I do believe. And I can put them there. Hello, Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. How are you, girl? What's the weather? What's the weather in Jersey? Brooklyn from Jersey, right? Did I get that right, Brooklyn, girl? It's been so long. No, about 25 miles north of New Orleans. Are you? Okay, so you're very close to, you might as well be from New Orleans. New Orleans. Susan, sleeting and snow. That's what we get, right? And that's why I hate this kind of weather. How are you, girl? Did you see this ribbon, Susan? Susan. This is my birthstone is an emerald. I'm a May baby, but I love that. I love green. Green is just my favorite color. Can you put those right there? So Deco and his little team over there, or his big team, whatever you want to call them, they're getting little. They're all losing weight. I know what their secret is, but it is gorgeous. I think he played with this one because I didn't open this. Right, I'm going to go, hey, you playing with my ribbon before you send it. Okay. Okay, and then there's these are like super duper, like double, triple, quadruple dipped in glitter. Y'all look at that. Y'all see that? That is like some thick, loving glitter on the ends of these. Oh my gravy, but that's pretty. And again, it's our pretty green. But I do take custom orders. I am going to try to make some and have some just for sale. Like I said, I'm going to try to do the Etsy thing. Love them. I need the carrot and stuff. Do you? St. Patrick's, I hate to get rid of it because I really don't have no good ribbon for Patrick's Day. I have green, but this is the only thing I have that probably has clover on it. But you can't have my carrots. You can't have a carrot. But he might have, I don't know what he's got left. They said the other night that they had a few things left. They had a couple of boxes, but okay, and then we got the green and gold. Again, this is Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's. It all goes together. The only thing that's not in here is purple. So there's 2 ball picks. And they're making these picks and stuff themselves. If y'all ain't watched them, I wasn't too much into Patrick's, but it's my screen. Oh, is it? Oh, that's fun. I mean, when he gets old enough, you can have a drink with him. I don't really know. I mean, I know it's more of an up north thing, I guess, sort of like Mardi Gras is down here. But everybody celebrates both everywhere, right? So, let me get a swig. Hold. Susan, I'm glad to see you, girl. Y'all, I'm so glad y'all are here. Brooklyn, Jersey, 28. Girl, it's going to be like 14 tomorrow. Or 17 or 14, I don't know. They keep swapping. Hello, my beautiful friend. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad. Y'all, Sally's in Egypt. Sally, how long are you in Egypt for? We need to know. Y'all, can y'all believe Sally's in Egypt? I'm like, and she spelled it wrong on her page. See the swag here is black. So I don't want to do Easter with black. I have a white tree. I have mesh. What do y'all think? Should we do a mesh? Because I want to do the Easter, but I'm not going to use this black, obviously. Oh, here's another gold pick that's got the florals on it. This is like a green leafy, but it's gold. It's almost green looking in the camera, but it's very, I don't know, it's very green gold. I don't know. Very dipped heavy. It got a green shimmer to it on the camera, don't it? Maybe it's just the light. It's the light. Because it's very gold. Very deep, double, triple. Now, these are really cool. And I don't know if they made these or they just got excited when they ordered them. But there's 2. There's this one. And I forget what kind of pattern you call this. I'm doing that. Oh, good, Susan. Yeah. Till Thursday. That is so crazy. What are you doing in Egypt? What does one do in Egypt? Okay. They don't, what do you call these things? Oh, God, it was on the end of my tongue again. Oh. What do y'all, okay, see, look, this is, I think, a 6-inch. Y'all, look at that glitter just go everywhere. Hold on. It's a 5-inch. I'm gonna say it's 5. It might be. No, it might be 6. Y'all, hold on. No, it's 5. Sorry, 5-inch and 2-inch. Actually, 3 and 5. What do you call these things? Fish, sleep, drink, rest. Fish, sleep, drink. I was like, what? We know you got the drinking down. Sally, love her drink. Love her drink. Yeah, Susan, I had to take me a break. I really did. Y'all, I appreciate everybody being here. That is. And if you're on replay, thank you for doing that. And you can still hang a wreath on the door, which is the SHARE, even on replay. And I've got, while I was at the beach, because I know I ain't finished that story yet. Okay, so my girlfriend gets up on the Tuesday, and I got up, and she wasn't up, and usually she ain't been sleeping. And I'm like, so anywho, like, go to bed. Oh, anywho, she, this is so much glitter laying right here. Oh, my gravy. The glitter is real. So, she got up a little after me, not long, because if it'd been too much, I probably went in there and woke her up, because it kind of worried me when she wasn't up already, because she hasn't been sleeping. Okay, so, let me show y'all these right here again, those of y'all just jumping on, because I can. This is what came with the Easter. These are so pretty. I want to make something green. What can I make green? Y'all tell me in the comments. What, even on replay, please answer these questions, because some people, some people got good ideas, and some people got great ideas, and some people they got none. I ain't got none. What can I do? What can I make? I guess in general, with the green and the golds, and I get that, but that's fine. That's good enough. And if you want a St. Patty's wreath, let me know. Okay, this came with the Easter. I think this is like a fern. I'll show y'all real quick again, because I can do a grapevine, or we can do mesh. I'm a meshy kind of person. These right here are so pretty, and that's really big. Really, that's a big pick. And that right there is not shabby. I mean, that's a lot of green in there. That's a lot. That's longer than my arms and my elbows. And I'm 6 foot tall. Just FYI, I'm not a small little girl. I'm not a small girl. All right. Okay. So, Susan, what are these? Somebody, Cheryl a while ago said eucalyptus, but they're big. Is eucalyptus big like that? I think there is, but I don't know. To me, it looks like I don't know. What do you call it? Clara is making Easter wreaths. Who is Clara? Hold on. Am I reading right? Clara is making Easter wreaths now. Who is Clara? Who is Clara? Okay, so you got 2 of these big, colorful picks, and it would be beautiful in a grapevine, and I can. Fig. Is that what I said a while ago? I think I said fig. Did I not? What did I say, y'all? I think I said fig. I'm gonna have to go back and listen. Unless somebody can tell me, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Okay. I'm like, I think I said fig. Okay, and then there's this yellow, which is so pretty. So you got this one, get off, with all the peachy and yellow. It's peach and yellow and white, or cream, whatever. And then this is yellow. And this one right here, I swear, it looks like and feels like, that looks like a dried up real flower. It's almost crunchy like one. And so is this one. I think so. I think I said it. Anywho, I think so. Okay, so these, I don't know. I don't know. They're papery feeling. I don't know. I don't do a lot of florals. I've got a lot of flowers, but I need to do more. And I've made several, and they sell really quick. So, I need to do some. Okay, so that's what we got there. And my baby dog out there crying. Y'all, every time I sweep my house, because I jerked all my carpets up years ago, and then now, every time I sweep, he brings in these sticks and starts chewing them up in my yard. That's where he needs to be. In my floor, in my living room. Hey, rabies. Alright. I love the green. I love the green. Alright. Wow. And I just dusted my whole desk and all the stuff. It did not matter. Okay. Oh, Carol? Who is Clara? I need to know. You can't just come on here and say somebody so-and-so's doing something and just leave us hanging. I don't know who Clara is. That Aunt Clara off of Bewitched? I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just make a mesh wreath, I guess. I guess we could do it on the two candy canes and make it kind of long. And I could stick the florals in the mesh, do an Easter centerpiece. A centerpiece would be great. But if I go to store it, I guess I could still put it in a box. If I was going to do a centerpiece, I would like to have something, whether it be an egg, a bunny head, something for the base. That makes sense? And then decorate that, I think. I made the cutest St. Patrick's. I was in love with it. Well, good. Do a centerpiece. Carol just bombed us with Clara and left, I guess. Oh, me. Let's see. What do y'all think? Make a swag look? Same thing. It looked different up there than it did down here. Alright, hold on. Let me pull. I've got that's orange and let's see. If I do let's do something neutrals, I guess. I've got y'all, my boxes of all my decorations and stuff. Like I never finished my story about the beach. I come home and my old man had took all my boxes from the living room and put them into my spare bedroom. And I was not happy, and I'm still not happy. Oh, I've got some burlap. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Maybe y'all think I want to make it like burlappy, I think. Hold on, what's this? That would be pretty too. Okay, so I've got this green and white, which would be pretty. I guess I could do these two. That right there would look good, wouldn't it? Can y'all see this? Oh, I'm looking at myself through around the corner to the, file over there. Okay, that really don't look bad. That really don't look too bad. I like that. To be my first pull of randomness. Let's see this back up here. Okay. Now, a swag or a wreath or swag or wreath. Let me get two candy canes. Oh, you know what? Well, no, that won't work. We need to do that, though. I got these carrot frames, which I got hanging over here, too. Oh, there's my candy canes, too. I got some smaller candy canes right here. I think we'll try to use these. I've got some other Easter signs. I've got two. They're shaped like an egg, and I cannot recall exactly what is on there as far as pictures. what am I trying to say? I don't remember what the ovals are, but I've got two, which would look really cute to do a double door. You know, I have to pull them out, y'all. I wanted to get to my Clara, Nicole, and Co. I've never heard of her. Okay, so I think we'll do this away. That may not be big enough. That won't be big enough. That won't be big enough. Hold the line. No. Okay, let me grab the bigger ones. Let's see. Oh, here's the carrots. These I got last year from the Dollar Tree. And let me tell y'all something. If they break, because, you know, they got to weld them somewhere, right? I just now noticed that was broke. But you can take just some tape, like duct tape, and glue that, or tape that back. Just take you some tape and wrap it around. Because you're going to usually put something over it anyway. But tape, black tape, duct tape, electrical tape's what I mean by black. You can put electrical tape or duct tape, any kind of tape. I'll tell you the best tape. It's expensive, but it's silver, and it's for air duct units. It's expensive, but it's good. It's like a metal. It's really good. All right, let me grab this bigger frame. And I need my pipe cleaners, y'all. Samantha ain't prepared. Hey, I did good to get in here, y'all. You couldn't see. You couldn't see in. It was like, be very careful going in. It was hilarious. That's a good idea. What is? Tape? I have orders. I seen your waffles. That's cool. Cake pucks. Make a wreath. Thank you. Y'all, I cannot get this. I got a new place doing my nails. And why they can't understand. I don't like them just squared off. They just look too fake like that. Although they're real underneath. I'm staring off into La La Land like something's going to come jumping at me. Should I do a wreath or a swag, y'all? Hey, y'all. A wreath or a swag? If I do a swag, I could add the florals in. I can add florals regardless, but what do y'all think? Y'all tell me. But anyway, so I reshaped them, and he actually put some glitter, like the silver glitter between the nail and the French look. I didn't know what he was saying. Ooh, I come across this guy's, so that'd be big. And it would really look good if you definitely was going to add florals. Maybe we just do a wreath. Swag. Make up my mind, Sally. We'll do this. All right. I got to find pipe cleaners. I don't know what I've done with them. For real, for real. There's some orange ones. Let's use them. Let's use them. God, my life is not together. All right. That's not enough orange. Oh, I forgot. I've got some other size in here I forgot all about. Okay, I keep forgetting about stuff because why? Everything's crammed together. Hold on, where are my pipe cleaners? Oh, dear heavens. Heavens to Betsy. Hold on, y'all. Hold the line. Say a little prayer. I don't know. I don't know, because people mess with stuff while you're gone on vacation and come home to everything being moved. Hold the line. Holy moly. I really don't know. They gotta be in this room. Oh my jeez. That is not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, sounds like oh, no. I think we're gonna make a wreath. Let's do it. Oh. Let me show y'all. Hold on, don't go nowhere. I said so. Don't go nowhere. I really don't know where all my pipe cleaners are. We'll just put it on a regular wreath. Because why? Because I don't have the other. Alright, so while I was at the beach, and I had dropped my girlfriend at the hospital, because she said, I can't breathe, I think I need to go to the hospital. I said, okay, let's get ready and go. So I took her to the hospital and dropped her off. I bought the mask. I love the bigger one, but I've got a couple of others like this too. And I did buy the finial. I love finials. And her daughter-in-law come got all her belongings. So I didn't have to worry about this getting broke. And I was just like, is that broke? But no, it's just the way it's made together. I love finials. And this can be sanded and repainted if you wanted to do a different color. You have you ordered the new bow maker? Susan. Y'all want to swag? I don't know where my pipe cleaners are. And I can only show y'all the room, but I'm not going to do. I did post a video into our group where y'all. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Tell me what umbrellas have to do with Mardi Gras. Anybody? I bought these while I was down at the beach. And like I said, Mobile's where Mardi Gras kind of hails from, but I really wasn't thinking about it. When I seen all the stuff, I went, ah! But I went live. If you didn't see it, you can go back and watch the replay. Walmart had all this stuff. I loved it. They had some really cool masks. And so, I don't know what the umbrellas have to do with anything. Let me see if I can find the pipe cleaners. Hold on. That's sad. Y'all don't even know. I don't even know. I really don't. I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea where the pipe. They're in that room, and he's crammed every one of my boxes. Banana boxes is how I put a lot of my stuff. And then there's bins and all other kind of random boxes. I got this for my stepdaughter. She was on the live when I was at the Walmart. Okay, so I need to hang that up so I don't break it. Because I'll be broke it and I'll be forgot. And I'll be going, what did I do with that? I don't know. We'll hang him right there. Oh, I'll be broke that for sure. I don't know where no pipe cleaners are, y'all. I really don't. I've got different colored ones. I got red and green and black. I got a few orange. Y'all, that's not enough. That's going to look tacky as all. I didn't even think about pipe cleaners. Didn't think that far. Y'all, he crammed all my stuff into my spare bedroom. Okay, hey, I got green. Well, there's glittery green. Hold on, let me look. I got glittery green. Do we want glittery green? I don't think so. Here's green, the orange, but I don't have but a few. I got orange and green. I guess I could mix that up. Look, where there's a wheel, there's a way. Y'all, let's see. I'm trying to see about getting some tubing while I'm in here, while I'm digging, because I thought I might have a few pipe cleaners, but y'all, I don't. Well, we got green and orange. I got gold. I should have orange. I got orange somewhere. That lime green ain't gonna work. That green glittery ain't gonna work. That green glittery ain't gonna work. Let's see how many of these pipe cleaners we got. I'm gonna have to make my way through that dang room. So I come in my house, I'm like, where's all my stuff? And I had my spare bedroom spotless. Spotless. I'm still not happy. So was I. You didn't get me anything. You never sent me a copy of your address on an envelope so I could see how to envelope it. Orange will work. Yeah. You got the alligator? I keep H-Sun off. For second line ing. Y'all? Are y'all okay? Are y'all having strokes? Bow maker. I don't know about the bow maker. What bow maker? I don't know. Sally. Uh-huh. You will. Mm-hmm. Well, it should be. I guess you got driver's license in England and has your address, like how it would go on an envelope. Because Easter, do y'all know what that Easter is? Because I do. March 30th. Or 31st. I forget which. 30th, 31st. It's the last day of the month. You know. You know. Okay. Let me see. I don't know what potato. Good gravy. Alpina. Yeah. Okay. Umbrella for the second line. Oh. For the second line. Oh. Umbrella for the second line. Like. Line, music line? I don't know what line. I don't know what line. I'm dumb. The second line. Second lining. 31st. Thank you, Carol. Alright. Y'all know what this reminds me of? Let me see. That one right there for real. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Beetlejuice. That does look like Beetlejuice. Alright, we got green and yellow. Green and good gravy, Samantha. Hang on, y'all, it's a rough ride. Okay, we got some orange and yellow and some green and blue. Let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 7, I think 8. I don't know. Let me just pull them out. Beetlejuice. I love that movie. I love them. They're so fun. I want to go live with them. Alright, let me pull the green ones out too. These are cute. A little more whimsical than I was really looking for, but hey, if it'll work, it'll work. If it'll work, it'll work. If it works, it works. They'll never know. Y'all see those TikToks? They'll never know. I love to dance, and I have been watching so many. Y'all, if y'all are friends with me on my personal page, I've been trying to do it to the group, but sometimes that don't always happen. But let me grab a swig of tea. Let me aim y'all another way because I got. Hey there, Dora. Dora, where? Oh, you're. I want to say Colorado, and I'm always wrong. Am I right or wrong? Hey, Dora. Tell me where you're at again, Dora. Lord, I want to say Colorado, but I feel like I'm wrong. You're up north. You're in Illinois? Chicago. Aha! I will not be denied. What's the weather in Chicago? Y'all, we're in Alabama, and I've got some funny memes coming. But my mama and daddy, Chicago. I'm like, there's no R in Chicago. Chicago. Where do you get the R, mama? Daddy? Either. And my daddy's a truck driver. My mother's probably worse. Chicago. Do y'all... Okay. Susan, Cheryl, y'all in the South. Do y'all ever hear Chicago? Especially back in the day, maybe. Maybe not so much today, but from Southerners, yeah. I've got some funny Southern stuff. Freezing your, Yeah, my heat unit quit. Every year. Yeah, I bought an air unit a couple of years ago. Okay. Almost probably a decade ago. For real. And so, and my girl went live. But anyway, so my brain went blank. My hair. Good gravy. I think I'm having a stroke. Hold on. Let me get some. I can't even think, y'all. My brain. Y'all know how long it's been since I've been live. I can't even function and talk. Alright, we're going to zip tie these frames together. I might want some bigger ones. I don't know. I may not have no smaller ones. I should. They're all black. Don't want black. We don't want black. I may have to go bigger. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to take the very ends of each one, the long and the hook. These are 2 candy canes from the Dollar Tree. These are the big ones. I do have the small ones, but they're way too small for this big old sign. That would be really cute to do. They make a swag because they make it long. Let me get my finger out of it. So you're going to zip tie these 2 brackets together and these 2 brackets together. Let me aim you down. I bought me a new phone stand and I have yet to use it. I never did move dinosaur. I mean dinosaur. Alligator. Y'all, what is up with my words? What are you doing? Oh. We have some carrots. This came from Deco. I get his wreath box supply thingy. And this came last month. No, this month. This is this month. Mardi Gras and stuff's in the other. You can, if you go back and watch the replay, you can see all the stuff. So, but that's what we're going to use. And then I have this mesh already that we're going to use to go with our sign and all the things. And I think that's going to look really pretty. Really pretty. We're just making something because I ain't been here forever and a day. Forever and a day. Huh. Okay. So. My grandma added it on. Did she, Susan? I figured. For real. Especially down here around the South. I came across, okay, I know. Let me finish the other story. So my girlfriend, she says, I think I need to go to the hospital because I can't breathe. I said, okay, let's get ready and go. So we get, okay, well, it was a heck of a trip. She was out of her mind. And I told her I had my Bluetooth hooked up to my phone and everything, and I had the maps going because I don't know where the hospital is down there in Mobile. And I said, it's getting staticky because it goes to the radio, right? Oh, I thought I had a message. Anyway, and so, and I'm going to turn those around, aim to the back, and then we're going to put one here. But anyway, so I told her, I said, it started getting staticky. I said, dang, I need to find a good station, but I can't right now. And she just reached over and tapped the button. I said, what are you doing? She said, don't yell at me. I said, why are you touching the radio? I'm trying to get you to the hospital, and now I've got to find the station that'll work that's already hooked up to my phone because it's programmed to, you know what I mean. And I'm in her car, not my truck. We took her car because my headlight's messed up and I don't guess it can ever be fixed. Yeah, it can, but God forbid. So anyhow, all right, so we got one here and one there. We just zip tying it down. Let me get my lovely zip tie cutters. I love these things. And I do pull them tighter with my other wire thingy-majigs just so I get a good snug tight on it. I don't think we need more than that. And this zip tie cutter came from Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight? Yeah. The cheap Harbor Freight? Harbor Freight. Yeah. Tractor Supply would be the expensive place. But I love these. It don't leave a sharp point. I just cut that janky because I was at an angle. Me twisting. But if y'all used to watch me in the very beginning, I would soak some hot glue on that because if you don't have wire cutters or zip tie cutters and they don't cut it smooth, those little points will cut you wide open. For real. So anywho, I used to put hot glue on it to make it like a rubbery on the back. And then I just happened to find these at, y'all, my hands. Welcome to arthritis. I found them at Harbor Freight. They're not for like $3. Maybe not even that much for real. I'm like, wow. And you don't have to do all the hot gluing and all the things. I do love them. Yeah. Harbor Freight. I'm sure everybody has them. They're bent. You see how they got an angle? So it cuts it flush when you go to cut it on the zip tie. And I just love it because, again, y'all been with me a while ago. I know how I used to put the hot glue on it. I wasn't getting cut. And I didn't want my customers getting cut either. I'm turning this at a weird angle. Otherwise, it cuts it just off. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. But when your hands twist and you don't cut it straight, then you have to worry about it. Loving the ribbon behind you. Loving the ribbon behind me. I don't know what ribbon you're seeing. If you're talking about this, that is my Walmart splurge from the beach. Yeah. Mardi Gras. I did a video while I was at the beach because I dropped my girlfriend off the hospital. She says, well, maybe I won't be long. She just needed to see why she couldn't breathe good. And I go to Walmart. Y'all, I was in there on live for a long time. Y'all know. So anyway, I love finials. Again, if you're not into the Mardi Gras, y'all remember they are paintable. They're plastic. They're hollow. They're lightweight. They're not heavy. Love these. These are longer than my mat. Does it say? These are, well, 24 inches. Look, on one side it says 24 inches. 2 foot. I love it. I love finials though. And it would have been nice to have had two. These were $13, which really wasn't that much, but I was on vacation and out and doing, so what, and I mean, I didn't expect her not to get in the car, and I didn't think we was going to get down there with all our stuff that we already had. Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah, y'all. No, you're fine. And then I got the umbrellas, which Cheryl just enlightened us that they use these when they dance, because I didn't know what the umbrellas had to do with Mardi Gras. When they dance on the line and they use the umbrellas, sort of like the girls up north. What do you call them? The showgirls. What do y'all call them? I've been watching them on, I was telling y'all all these videos I've been watching lately. Golden Girls. Y'all, Johnny Carson. Holy molies. But yeah, y'all go back and watch the replay after we're off and everything, and y'all can see all that stuff that I got. Deco, exchanged 2 boxes, and then my stuff from the Walmart on my trip. So anyway, my girlfriend, I dropped her off, and she's like, well, hopefully I won't be long, because she had her granddaughter's recital to go to that evening at school. And so we didn't think nothing major from Walmart. Yeah, in Mobile, Alabama, because that's where Mardi Gras kind of hails from. Louisiana obviously is very big for it, but either one, I mean, if you're in the South, you might see more options to buy. I was shocked when I seen it in the Walmart down there, but then I thought, oh yeah, well, we're in Mobile, which is where it originates. So, and Mardi Gras is February 13th. So, anywho, and people all over the country do celebrate it. Now, y'all can enlighten me as to why we celebrate. I really, everybody just likes to drink and party and have fun. I don't know. Get drunk. I don't know. I've never been to the one in New Orleans. I've been to Mobile once, but we didn't stay. Like my son's father, he was not about a big crowd ever. So even ball games and stuff, he wanted to get up and out of there before, Is it so? Yeah, you're in Louisiana. Obviously, it's very, very big there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm going to put one on the brackets on the outside. I don't know. Let's just do it and see. I don't know. Probably do it on the outside and then go back around and do it on the inside. I don't know. All right. Can y'all see? No, you can't see because you're pointed over there at the boxes. You got to look. If you're trying to pay attention or learn or see what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, if you need to, I guess, hit the comments down. Oh! Y'all, I was on the messenger with my stepdaughter. I was on Pacific all around. So, I didn't know it would do it on messenger video. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she's like, what is that? And I told her, I said, I knew about it, but I didn't know it would do it on messenger. So if you're on a video call on Messenger, you can do it and it will do all these neat little things, which is so fun. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. It just depends because Facebook can be a little grumpy. Is that not fun? I'm over it too. I'm gonna go to the parade. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If I do one piece. Yeah. Oh, face, like, yeah. The Messenger Facebook, if that's what you're talking about? Or are you talking about, like, FaceTime, iPhone FaceTime? Y'all, look how straight my thumbs are. I have no hitchhiker thumb. None. I sucked my thumb when I was a baby. Okay, I sucked my thumb till I was about 7. I don't know. My mama used to, she said, well, because she gave my sister, what's the other one? The thumb, I don't know, can't think. The peace, the heart. The heart, it did the heart, didn't it? Yeah, okay. We have a parade. Yeah. And you're in Louisiana. Yeah. I mean, I get the parade and stuff, but what is the actual reason for Mardi Gras? I don't know. The heart, I know the downwards will give rain. It'll do it. My thumbs are so straight, I don't know. It probably says, what are you doing? I don't know. Look how straight them things are. So my mama used to put the pepper stuff on them, so I'd quit sucking it. Well, the reason she had me suck my thumb is because my sister, if she lost her passy when she was little, mama said she'd be at the store at 3 in the morning trying to get her passy. So she said, well, in order to not have that happen with you, I had you suck your thumb because you can't lose it. Look how flat that is. Yeah, I suck that thumb, and I just eat that pepper stuff right off and keep on going. I was a thumb sucker. It's my mama's fault. Y'all, what's the other one? It's peace. Okay, one is balloons. I'm going to get it here in a minute. 2 of them, if you do 2 pieces, you get the confetti and then the balloons. Or it's been doing both. Maybe they're going to make a liar. The 2 thumbs is the fireworks. If it'll do it. And then you got the heart. It ain't going to do it. Give it a break. It'll do it in a minute. So, let's go around the outside. Move back onto the craft. Quit playing, I don't know. I mean, what else we got to do? What else is there to do, y'all? Okay. I don't know. Look for more. I try looking for more candy cane wreath forms, but no luck. There's one that does fireworks. Yeah, it's the thumbs up that does the fireworks. If I can get it to do. I don't know. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it don't. It depends on if it notices what you're actually doing. See, it gives me a thumb up. We don't want a thumb up. We want the fireworks. Fireworks. Facebook. There it goes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But the 1 piece will give you balloons. The 2 piece give you confetti. And then usually you'll get balloons too. Yeah, Susan probably has them all. Are you wanting the big ones or the little ones? Or does it matter? I mean, do you know the difference of the size? I know you know. Do you know the size difference? Like, literally, does it matter? I don't mean that like you don't. That just didn't sound right. Do you know? These are the little ones, which are what? 13 inches? No, they're 14 tall. And they are right at 8 wide because that kind of flares out right there. But you're going to usually to put, 2 together, you pull it in. But you don't think it matters. I have several. If you want to pay for the shipping, I'll send you some. So if you want me to see what shipping would be, message me your zip code, and then I can do like an estimate and let you know what it would cost. Shipping rates are supposed to go down, I think, after the 21st. I believe that's what, I don't think about. Okay. I don't know why it looks like it. I don't know why. I guess I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye or something. It seems like I see a comment go up and it ain't. And it ain't. Alright. So I want to make this even. Alright. So I guess what I'm going to do, because I do want it to be like color-wise matching. So I'll probably go every other one with these, y'all. I just, but yeah, message me your, I'm probably, I don't know if I have your, just message it to me, because if I do have it, I don't know where it's at. It's in one of these notebooks, and God knows where that's at. Y'all. Okay, so, I get done at Walmart, and I thought, well, let me call her and see what's going on, if I need to go get her, or what's going on. And I messaged her, and she said, she calls me, and yeah, she calls me and says, did she call me? I think she called me. Anywho, she said, they said if I hadn't came in when I did, I'd probably be dead. I said, what? And she said, yeah, they said that I have pneumonia. I'm like, what? I said, okay. And I was like, okay. So I said, well, let me know what goes on, and I took her to one hospital, and they sent her to the bigger hospital, which both of them are equipped to handle life support, thank goodness. But, okay, so I'm going to come down, and I'm going to go like every other one, so they're not, like, weird. Okay. I just want to make it evenish. That makes sense. I don't know. I'm not doing every other one. But anyway, point being, do you, boo. So, I don't know. She said they're going to put her in a room, and then a little later, she like literally a few minutes later, she messages me and says they're going to intubate me. Okay, Dora. I said, do what? She said, yeah, they're going to intubate me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then, I don't know, maybe an hour or so later, if that, her daughter-in-law calls me and says, they put her in an induced coma. I'm like, what? Y'all, it just got worse and worse and crazier and crazier. I'm like, what in the world? Her stepdaughter, or her daughter-in-law, her daughter-in-law worked at the hospital for a while and worked with these people, so she knew them and everything was great. Good people, thank God, all was great. But y'all, I've owned 12 boxes. Shut up, Susan. Susan is a hoarder of all the frames. You can do the same, okay. I'll see about doing both. I'll send you some both. Let me see how many I do have of each, because I try to get them as many as I can when I can. But maybe I can send you a few of each, But anyhow, I'll try to do it the cheapest and all that, and small boxes. But I think the 21st, I'll look at my shipping email. I think they said the 21st shipping goes back down. Anyhow, but yeah. So then, y'all, she was down there. She went in on the 5th. We left on the 1st. I stayed till the 7th. She went in on the 5th. And then she wound up staying till like the 16th or something. She wound up staying like almost 2 weeks. Maybe later. I'm like, what in the world? Pneumonia. But that's what made her crazy, is because she couldn't breathe. And I'm glad I asked the head nurse, and it's a guy. But anyway, he was great. And he said, well, I said she was talking out of her head. She was acting crazy. She's standing in the middle of the kitchen acting like she's going to fall. I said, I didn't know what was wrong with her. And I didn't. I'm like, what in the world? And she even told me she loved the paintings on the wall I put in the apartment. I said, girl, we are at the beach. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all. Okay, so he said, Sally, you're in Egypt. Don't worry about the frames. What luck? No, I can't say that. That's a different place. My bad. Sorry. Okay, moving right along. So, The guy said because she couldn't breathe, and she couldn't breathe for days. I mean, literally since we got there that night, Friday night, she was having trouble that evening. Not like severe, but she wouldn't go to sleep. And I told her I drove for 1,200 hours to get down there. There was a wreck that involved a semi and about 4 cars. Many people passed. And I mean, we didn't know while we was on the road. I found out once we got down there, it showed up on my news app. It was sad. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Anywho, it was raining. It was a mess. So it took forever. And I was hurting. I drove all the way. And she's over there trying to tell me where to go. Like she has a clue. Anyway, y'all, it was not good. Not good. And I told her, I said, we needed stuff from Walmart. I said, if I'm asleep and I don't wake up, just leave me be. It can wait. She woke me up 500,000 times that night. Oh my gravy. I about had, oh, y'all, snap. I mean, Samantha needed to rest. Rest. I was hurting. I hurt when I drive a lot, you know, from sitting. And plus it was raining and it was cool. It was freezing. I have videos still that I started to upload some the other day. Okay, now I'm going in on my inside frame just to put some of this color on the inside too. And then I'm going to have like an oddball number, I guess, because there's one more right there and the rest are green. I don't know. It don't really, really matter, but I want it somewhat cohesive. What's the word? You didn't do it. I know. I just said that. But that's because I'm trying to mix up my color. I don't know. This is what we're doing, Susan. I don't know. Okay. So we got that one and that one. So I got one odd. So let's do these. Let's go here. Let's come here. I've done several of these and everybody wants, you know, do whatever makes you happy. But sometimes if I get my pipe cleaners too close, because I make poofs. And then I go in with my ruffles. So by the time I do poofs, I mean, it just don't really need that much, in my opinion. But if you want, you know, you can put as much as you like. But it's, you know, it just depends. And plus, this is 10-inch, not 21. That has a factor, too. I wasn't thinking about that. No, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, so I may have some orange 21. I'd rather do the 21 so I can do the bigger poofs. Oh, I got some pretty green right there, too. I spy some pretty green. It's almost like that green, but I don't want green and green. I don't guess. You drive my CT crazy, I know, right? Look, I drive my own self crazy. For real. Okay, I'm going to do that. Got one there, one there. I didn't need to do that. Y'all, that right there. Look, Samantha, look. Got me all cray-cray. We don't need both of these. Not right there. That's what I was saying. That's not necessary. And I don't need them on top of each other. I think I meant to come over here. Y'all, we're just going with it. We're just going with it. I drive myself nuts, girl. Okay, so I started to come home that night. I had her, well, the next day, not that night. I was. Anyway, no, that was Tuesday. So Wednesday, I was going to come home. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, I wound up leaving on the 7th, which was the day we were due to leave. But I didn't know if there was some rules. You know, if we were supposed to do certain things. Got 2 over here. Okay, that's what's got me thrown off. I don't know. I didn't do it. I didn't do it right, Susan. Susan's like, I tried to tell you. Well, we're just throwing it in there. Throw it in. I was going to leave that night, but I wanted to go see Bobby Sue. So I thought, well, I don't want to leave this late. And then, because I had her daughter-in-law had to come get all her bags and everything, because I didn't know what she might need. Y'all, there was a whole donut in her nightstand. The bed was covered in chocolate. Seriously, I should have took pictures. I should have, but I didn't. But I should have. Should have. And she asked me the other day, she says, why did you take me to the hospital? I said, because you said you wanted to go because you couldn't breathe. She said, oh, okay. Good reason. I don't know, y'all. This may be too many or not enough. Let's see. I don't know. Because if I do a poof, I gotta have a poof. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let me just tell y'all reference of doing this right here. When you do any kind of pipe cleaners, it doesn't matter what size frame. Go get you one of all of them. Go get you one that's already got pipe cleaners on it. Whatever. They are, you set, a pipe cleaner is 12 inches. So here's your little lesson. Pipe cleaners are 12 inches, or normally. You can get them longer. Okay, so when you tie it on here, it becomes 10. That becomes a 5. Yeah, 10, 11, 12. That becomes a 5. And where that lands, you usually put your next pipe cleaner. Then you put that one. Where this one lands, you put your next one. Where that lands, you put your next one. Okay? It don't matter what size frame. You always do that, and they're 5 inches away from each other. Does that make sense? Girl, you're gonna make... Come on down here. 21-inch burlap. I do have burlap. I don't know about 21-inch. Hold on. Okay, so, see, right here, if I put one, then that would be in the center. But I don't need them that close. I don't need them that close. I wind up with too many is what I normally do on this. And it's been a minute. Settle it. I did see something the other day I want to make. Okay, excuse my rudeness. Okay, let's come right here. Let's do it green. Because I wanted every other, because I'm trying to mix it up so it doesn't look like a bunch of orange and then a bunch of green. It's every other one, you know what I'm saying? So again, this is 12 inches. So when you fold this over, that's taking up 1 inch and another inch, 1 inch on the top, 1 inch on the bottom. So there's your 12. So there's my pipe cleaner that leans over 5 inches, okay? And that's a little difference because we got a curve. So that's the only difference, okay? So a fudge here and there is not no big 911. The pipe cleaner things that comes on these wreath forms, y'all, they be right there next to each other going, hi. So move them around, do them. I've seen people buy the work forms and cut the ties off. I'm like, that's what you're paying all that money for. It's because it's already done. Don't do that. Y'all, don't do that. Or don't let me see you do it. Do it. I don't want to see it. It hurts my heart. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. Do y'all ever do that? Okay, because then I got one down here. I just feel like, Susan, it should be every other one. Every other one. Orange on the outside. Every other one. Green on the inside. Save me a trip. Well, that's what I was doing. But if I don't put a pipe cleaner here in the center, then I'm going to have one big poof. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I mean, that's what I did. But then I'm like, I don't know. Is that right? And you're going, yes. So, I mean, I don't know why I ever doubt myself, y'all. I say that so much. 6. Yeah, well, that's what I did. 2, 4, 6. That's what I did. Sorta. Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda. That's what I did. And then I started throwing these in there. Okay. So fine. Fine. Well, let's take the orange out of the middle. Fine, Susan. Fine. I missed you. She's usually my mathematician. I think I have gotten that pretty much down pat now. Well, she's still a mathematician, and with the 6 and the 6, like, you know, throw another 6 in there, girl. All right. So we got 2, 4, but that still ain't right either. Because then I got these. But that's actually good because that's going to be in the center and take up space there. So maybe I need one here. I probably have, I don't know. I know I've got these off, but maybe I need one here. I don't know. I think I like that. That's 4 on the inside. That's 2, 4, 6. That's 10. There's usually 15 to 18. I probably need to put one here in the center. Thank you. I hate driving in the snow. It ain't snowing here yet, girl. Come on. All right. Let's go and put one green here because I'm going to need it. I know I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. They'll never know. Y'all know y'all seen those. Okay. I'm going to put one here. The one thing that does get me is wherever you twist. See, like here, I've got my twist kind of in between the two rails. See how that's sitting? The twist itself in that is in between the two frames. And then, let's see, where's another example? Well, okay, and here, I've got it up here on this top bracket instead of in the center. That will throw your poof off, just saying. It does mine. So that's one of my OCD things, is I really try to get my twists at least the same all the way around. If you put it in the center of the two wires, and then you go back, and then you got one way up here and one down here, it really, to me, but you know, we're our own worst critics. Most people probably wouldn't notice, but I do. When it's my own, you know, because you know what you did and didn't do, or shoulda, shouldn't done, or should listen to somebody, should listen to others. Okay, so I'm going back and I'm just trying to get them in the center because I like them in between the two frames. I think it lays better and it's prettier. And see how that one is down here on this frame instead of in between the two frames. So I'm going to pull that back around up here and get it between the two lines and then twist. And my hands, being crappy as they are, they're the ones that cross-located differently. Girls stick to every other one. No, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, we got to have one here. What? Oh, I moved that down. I don't know. I just moved it by accident, I think. I don't know what I did. I don't know. Maybe I moved it a while ago. I don't know. Hang on. I started wearing mine as a rough ride, but I couldn't find my rough ride. But I did find the one that says, nothing, can anything be easy? Nothing can be easy. Nothing can be simple. You missed one throw ring it off. That's one throw ring. You missed one throwing it off. I missed one. Okay. This one, not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one, this. Okay. Then, I'm coming in between. I was trying to anyway. So I got 3 over here. Maybe I need to line these up the same because these are on top of each other. Is that what I'm going to do? It's been a minute since I've done this. Candy cane. It's been a minute. I really was going to do, I was thinking the tree, the white tree for my swag. And, but I forgot that the tree was black that Deco sent. And then the green one and another one. She's so, what do you, not a dictator, dictatoriative. Oh my gosh. Y'all, go to Bama Crackers later and listen to that comedian. It's about 15, 20, I don't know, about 18 minutes. I don't know, 15 minutes long. I think it's 15 minutes because I thought about recording it and uploading it on the page, but I thought, So anyway, I didn't. So anywho, all right. I thought that was a solid orange. I was going, where did I get a solid orange? Good gravy. Okay. So this is what we have after 500 hours. Okay. So we have 6 on the outside, 1 on each end, and then 2 across from each other in this, it's every other bracket is what it equals out to. And then I come in the insides and do 6 every other. That way you've got the ones on the outside versus the ones on the inside. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the outside, 6 on the inside. Let me show you the back side, mate. I can't tell the difference. Let me see if I got 21 inch. That's what we need to be focusing on. I did have some burlap. Hold on, I got everything but orange, I think. Hold on. I got white. I got a bronzy purple. That'd be pretty for something else, though. I got in mind. I got a white and gold, black. Holy moly, hold on. Let's see. Oh, please be orange. I mean, it is orange, but okay. Yay. It's basic, but that's okay. It's just gonna be on the bottom. Hold on, this might be. Oh, this is pink and orange. Y'all, besides Halloween, I don't have any purple in that. This right here, pink. I don't have nothing pink. What the heck am I supposed to use this for? I have had this forever. I don't know where I got it. I must have de-stashed it. $4.20. Y'all. It's purple. I mean, pink and orange. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. I've had it forever. And when I say I've had it forever, I mean forever and ever. Hold on, I'm going in. That's that paper mesh, ain't it? Okay. Well, it's going to have to be the basic. That's all I got. That or paper. We can't do paper. Paper won't work. You get paper mesh, it has to go indoors, y'all. It's paper. Oh, me. Hold on. It's just back over so it don't go solid. Okay. Did I just see? No. Oh, okay. Pumpkins. I seen something orange over there, and I was like, what did I see orange? Yeah, pumpkins. Oh. Okay. All right. What could I do with pink and orange? Easter spring? Yeah. That's what, I mean, I guess if I had something pink and orange, I guess Easter for a bunny, that would be, I guess, orange and pink if I had a bunny that was pink. Anybody find any pink bunnies? I got orange. I got orange stuff. I need a pink bunny. We need to create a pink bunny. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think you're good now. Well, thank you. Add a green in the curve. If I do, it's going to be too much. Because I got them right below the curve. Because let's see how it looks. Settle your britches. All right, so let's just do this. Lord mercies. Y'all. Gotta love y'all. 21-inch mesh. Oh, I meant to take this side. I took the old, y'all, business input here. Anyway, my girlfriend's fine, by the way. Yay. Y'all, that was scary. To go in this not... Okay, so the nurse said that because she couldn't breathe, she didn't get oxygen to her brain, which is what made her hallucinate, which I Googled before I ever talked to him. Excuse me. About getting crazy or delusional. Delusional is what and that's what it said, delusional. And yeah, I get it now. But y'all, I would have never thought in a million years. That was just crazy. It was very scary. Very scary. And I couldn't stay down there. I couldn't have. It was $1,000-something for us to stay the 6 days. And we split that, so Anyway, I'm just glad she's okay. I'm glad her daughter-in-law was down there. Her husband went down there to get her, pick her up. I was like, thank you. I would have went. But I would have had to tape her mouth shut or whatever if there had been another incident of the road being an issue, because that about got ugly. Oh, it says people are watching, and I'm like, that's what's scrolling and making me wonder why, because people are jumping on. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for jumping on. Appreciate you being here. We are making us an Easter bunny carrot. Oh, Peter Cottontail. Peter? Yeah. Established. 1925. So, that's our sign. Here's our ribbons. And they're so pretty. We could have made a bow by now. We could have made a really pretty bow. Y'all want to make a bow first? Y'all want to switch gears and make a bow? I need to know about that bow maker. I don't know what bow maker you're talking about. I mean, I thought I heard of them all. I thought I heard all of them, Susan. What bow maker? You need to message me so I can look and see what you're talking about. Those are cute. Thank you. How are you tonight, Elite? Elite Bling? Are you doing paparazzi or you do the bombshell things? What do you do? I need to know. Need to know. I'm all on all them affairs and stuff. Y'all, some of that bombshell jewelry that fizzes or whatever, that stuff makes me want to get crazy up in there. And I wanted to watch it during my birthday month, which is May, and I never did. I really forgot. And, all right, so we're going to cut this off because it's janky. I'm going to get my yardstick. Look, this is, I don't know. Anywho, I'm Papa. Well, hi, Papa. Where's Mama? I hope she's well. Let me say that. Thank you for being here. What do you do? What do you do? We need to know. We need to know what you do. Y'all, if y'all like to craft and y'all want to join, Rachel's doing her group. She's closing it today. She forgot to do it yesterday. So y'all do have till tonight, whatever. If you're interested in joining the group, RK Ribbon Designs. RK, just the 2 letters. Okay, that ain't perfect. It ain't gotta be. The one reason we don't like 21-inch no more. The one reason we don't like 21-inch no more. Y'all, back in the day, I mean, like I said, Lynette, I'm Lynette. Now, you just said Papa. Which is it? I meant, I tell you, paparazzi. Okay. I see. I thought you got, alright, don't be playing games. I'm Papa. No, I'm Lynette. You don't know who you are. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the crazy. Welcome. Okay. So, back in the day, before we ever knew any better, we took, ma'am, oh ma'am, I was like, I want 10-inch mesh. Just let's cut this in half with the wood burner. So we take the whole roll and we go with a wood burner straight through it. Can anybody tell me what that did? I bet you can. Yes, in the Eminem voice. All right, let me get another zip tie. I got green. How about an orange? I got orange. Yes, we have orange. That's right. It's okay. We covered up. Nice to meet you. I'm a bit of a newlie. Loony. Good, great. I cannot talk today. I am so tired for real because I have been trying so hard to clean my craft mess. Yeah, this is my game room because the kids always played their Xbox. I have one kid, but I always had a house full because all his buddies would have to come over with their Xboxes and headphones, and one would be in here, another would be in the other room, or there'd be 2 or 3 in here, and then they all came in here. Anywho, this is the game room. I'm like, if y'all are going to be on headphones, why can't anybody just go home and be on headphones? No, I guess that was no fun. Fuddy-duddy, Mom. Welcome. Where are you from and what's your weather? I need to know. I'm on the east side of Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know. You may not be from here. I don't know. Where are you from? We need to know. Papa. Oh, y'all, this weather has got my lips chapped, and I had lipstick on, and it's like, it's just peeling. You have food. I have food? No, I don't have food. I have a napkin. I'm trying to wipe my lipstick because my lips are chapped. You know what I mean? And I like that lipstick. It's a creamy kind of. All right, so I'm going to go in. We're just going to stick it. And I'm going to zip tie it. Why are we zip tied? Because Samantha redid them twist ties so many times. Illinois. Okay, well, there's some others up here. Carroll's, Louisiana. Oh. cold and sleeting. How far are you and Carol and, who else? Oh, Brooklyn. She was here. She's up there. And, Cynthia, every now and then, she comes on. She's up there. And I've got, Dusty, who's in Indiana, actually. I need to know how she's doing. I need to know how my girl, Heather's doing. Y'all, that little baby of hers. Y'all, Heather, you know, the one that came down. Okay, I'm going to have to get a bigger zip tie because my hands. Heather had came all the way down from New York. Okay, I had it under the other bar. Y'all, hang on. You're only going around one bar. Yeah, how you're at the bottom and she's north. Y'all both north then. Y'all aren't far from each other then, right? You and Susan? She's north. Yes. You're northeast. She's northwest, right? Is that the difference? You're east, she's west, I think. You know, it ain't detrimental. I was just curious. Why not? I'm about like 10 minutes from downtown Birmingham. It's supposed to get to like 17, 14, something like that tomorrow, I think. Food for the guys to eat. What guys? Yeah, my baby dog crying. What are you crying for, Magamis? He wants to get in the bed. And him and I just like, I have voodooed my zip tie cutter. Magamis, I'm going to say hey to everybody. So I say hi to Mama. That's my baby dog. Look at me. Say hey. Yeah, him a big old boy. He's a big, oh goodness, I'm tired. He's so tired. Yeah, my baby. He's a mess. He's just a big old boy. He's just a baby. Yo, that's Maximus Prime. Last of the Primes. Driving you that girl. This and here. The game players at your house. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Woo. You're the baby dog. Yes. Let me tell you. I've had parents bring their kids. Where's my scissors? They would come pick them up and take them to ball practice, bring them back and drop them off. Never have they brought food, money for food, milk, nothing. Ever. 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 And I ain't talking one or two friends. I ain't talking a day or two. I'm talking, there's been so many in my house. I'm like, son, all these are not your friends. Oh, dang, that scared me. I thought I'd done knocked my computer off. I don't know what, just went like a bag or something. I don't know, it sounded like I don't know what it was. It sounded like a Walmart bag scrunching. Oh, it was. It was this bag. These are umbrella bags you get from the Walmart. And they're great for 21-inch mesh. They don't fit completely, but there's not very much that stick out. And you just cover them up. And until you get a hole in them, they're reusable. Damon sells them on his website. Lord, girl, I know. Listen, that made me so ill when they drop them off and then bring them back and drop them back off. And no one ever called to ask if it was okay. I mean, I don't care. I didn't care for the most part, but I don't know. Every now and then, maybe send some pizza money. Y'all, it just blows my mind. It does. It blows my mind. Anyway. All right. But yes, the game room. Now I gotta go back and think about what you said. Y'all. I mean, listen, I had a futon that me and my girlfriend went years ago, back in the 90s. This guy had it on his deck, on his front porch, and it was starting to rain, or it was raining. It just started raining, and I was in a band, and me and my girlfriend, there was a rocker and a futon, and she wanted the rocker, I wanted the futon, and he's like, I don't know if I can just give it to you. My wife's gonna get mad. I said, it's gonna get rained on and ruined. What's it matter? He said, all right, let me help you load it up. You know, he wanted to get rid of it, so it's like, you know, it's gonna get ruined. So me and my girlfriend scored on that, but they had the futon in here. And then there was, was it a sofa? A short, like a love seat sofa? I want to think. Or maybe it was his bed in the futon. Y'all, take your pick. Actually, it was. But there was so many people. They were stacked on top of each other. There was a row, and it's a row sitting on them, a row sitting on top of them. I'm like, they're like almost to the ceiling. I'm like, how many more people do you think you're going to cram in this room? And it's not that big of a bedroom. Like, maybe a 12 by 12, 10 by 12. It's not very big, y'all. It's not very big. I had all my work clothes. I mean, I had some expensive work clothes because I worked in the... Okay, it went away. Sorry. Oh, I was just thinking my phone. I did not plug it up, but it's okay. But I had this whole closet packed. Well, they used to write music. Okay, we're going to make poofs, and we're going to make these. Let's go 12 on the outside, and we'll go 10 on the inside. So 12-inch poofs. And if you'll just curl your mesh. Oh, we got to tie it into the tie, too. We zip tied it, but now you got to tie it to the twist tie. Memories, girl. Artrice. Hunter. I've seen your name. You might be new to my group. I don't know. Y'all, there's so many people in the group that I'm with. RK, there's my Bama group, Bama Crackers group, there's my page. And I have been so off and out of the loop for so long. I've missed everyone to pieces. Thank y'all so much for being here. And again, I am Samantha. I'm on the east side of Birmingham. And we are now Swirls and Swags Door Decor. What's on your door? Welcome. It's all fun and giggles. You know, I think it's fun. I had to do something that was different and fun. So that's what we're doing. All right. So we're going to if you will just take your mesh and you see how the two insides just kind of go together. Once you do that, those raw edges, or not raw, but the manufacturer edging, that will grab your clothes and rip holes. That's why we don't normally wear good clothes in here. We're, pajama kind of thing, but, these are like comfy, what do you call them, leggings. Love it. But keep it tucked in. And if you'll do that, when you put it into your frame, I think I hear them meddling kids. No, I'm just kidding. I live on a cul-de-sac. Okay, so if you keep it in, and then you just keep your hand where it just stays to the inside. You don't have to worry about it. I place my frame on my measuring board here, my cutting mat, and I'll measure to the 12 is what I said I was going to do on the outside. So I come to the 12, because then, yeah, that's going to be great because you could zigzag it, but we're not. Or should I? If I did, I'd need Susan. If I did, I need Susan. I don't know. That might be cute. Now, that'll leave a hole on the outside. Never mind. Scratch that. 12-inch loop. So put your pipe cleaner where you got it tied on your 1 or 0, whatever, and then go to 12. Okay? And then we're going to tie it in. And keep your center inside to the frame. And as long as you do that, you won't get your clothes tore. I have holes in my clothes from these things, y'all. This mesh, it has no couth. It's very vicious. All right. And then remember, that's 21 inches up in there. And so you can pull that out. But we're going to put some more stuff. So this is just to cover our frame, more or less. Because this is basic mesh. Because my other, I forgot that we didn't have my... I wasn't thinking about doing this one. And, oh, yeah. See, that's where I need the other one. See, every other one, that's what I'm telling you, that circle, that corner, that's where I feel like I need that other one. And maybe I need to do it smaller. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm going in. If you feel like you need it, use it. I don't know. I feel like I need it. I feel like I need it in between the two because that curve, it's a little much for my liking to be bare. I don't know. We're going to go back through with ruffles and stuff, but now I'm going to, since this is a little shorter, I'm going to do a 10. So 10 to 12, it don't look, no one's going to go, oh my gosh, that's not a perfect, whatever that you're aiming for. That's not 12 inches. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Okay, so 10, 12, give or take, depending on where you're at on your, turn 2 or whatever on the racetrack, And by the way, speaking of racetrack, I'm not far from Talladega. If y'all are into the NASCAR thing. I'm 10 minutes from downtown, and I'm about 20-ish from Talladega. Don't tell no one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that'll be... The corners there is what throws me sometimes. And I know Susan does this all the time. Zigzag mine. See, I started to do that. And I thought, no, that'd leave us bare spot. But that's okay. Look. If we don't have enough, we'll break out another roll of mesh. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to come back over here and do it again. And this is 2 candy cane frames. Candy cane wreath frames from the Dollar Tree that I have zip tied the ends together and made a horse, like an oval. Okay, it's an oval. If you missed it, the replay is always available. If you're on replay, thank you. And please let me know you're on replay. Tell me who you are, where you're from. Tell me all the things. It is, January 15th. And it is fixing to be butt cold across the nation. Where y'all at and what's the weather if y'all hadn't told me? I think Miss Bling, our Trace, hello, beautiful people. Hello. So there was something. I know, right? I mean, really, I've never had anybody in my life. Y'all, my dog's been driving nuts. Mine too. The games, yes, North. What'd you say before? And the guys, listen, them growing boys. Because when that was going on, they were literally, we moved here in 2011, so my son was 11. 12, 13, I mean, hitting that puberty age and growing and all the things. And all them boys, they like, Miss Sam, I love your breakfast. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals of any time of day. And tomato gravy, yes, Cajuns, I did not know that was a Cajun thing until like recent years. And my neighbors that my dad and they were best friends, and they moved from Birmingham with us to the woods out there where we are here now. Okay, so I'm kind of back and forth on 10 and 12 inch. That one's going to be kind of close. So I'm going to go a little small. Since I got some closer than the others, I'm going to go a little smaller on the 10 inch. Then when I got that little stretch, I'm going to go to 12 inch. Do whatever makes you happy. Because if you like it, I promise someone else will too. That. So, yeah, I'm like, why does everybody have to come here? Why can't y'all go to their house and play the games in the headphones and eat all their food and stay for days? Let me come pick you up and drop you off and take you back. And they literally bring them, y'all, come pick them up, take them to ball practice, and bring them back and just drop them off like they lived here. They did. I loved them. I told them to tell their parents I was filing them on taxes. Not kidding. My son, he is an only child. He has his half-sister, and he has a step-brother and sister. But during the younger ages, he grew up being just him and me. And then was with his dad. I was with Chris from the time he was 2 till 7, almost 8. And then from 8.5-ish to 10-ish, we stayed at his dad's up in Nashville, on the other side of Nashville, Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is where he was born. So we stayed up there a couple of years, and then, it was just us 3 again. And then when I moved back home, we stayed with my mom while I bought this house, found and bought. And so, what is it, Madam Miss? Today I want to lay down. Hold on, I got to put another pipe cleaner. I don't know what I've done. I'm missing some pipe cleaners. That's like way off. Okay. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, so then when we moved here, he was by himself. So me and Chris split in 07 about the end of 07-ish. And then we were away from each other for a little while. And then we picked up like nothing left off. So anyway, but he's just always grown up by himself, if you will. But he hates being by himself. Y'all, when we lived in Tennessee, we lived at this apartment complex, a beautiful place in Gallatin, which is where the Mandrells are from. So anywho, I think I'm going to need some more pipe cleaners. No. Well, I might, but still, I'm okay. So anywho, Yeah. So, he's always had a house full. I don't care where we're at. He loves to be with his friends. Always. Okay, so we're right here. I'm just going to throw this green one in. Is that what I did? Put it right there. I'm just trying to match it. Trying to match it up. But I don't mind. I wish the other parents had have helped a little bit more with the food and stuff. Because as y'all know, groceries ain't been cheap in a long time. But I love them kids. I love them as my own. I love a lot of his friends. They're such great kids. And except, y'all, I had got this new insurance thing for my car. And you plug it in under your steering wheel, you know. And, okay, and so it'll alert you. You set it, you know, if it's driven, say, like 10 to 6 a.m., it'll alert you. Well, I had just put it in there. I mean, not even a hot minute. Literally like a day. And Chris, he gets up sick in the middle of the night. Random. He'll never do that. And my phone's going off. I'm like, my car's gone? What in the world? I mean, they were like 13, 14, maybe 13, 14. And then I've got it where it'll show you where they go on the map. They circled the freaking, 4 of them in my car. 4 kids, 13, 14, driving around the police station. Like a half a mile up the road. I'm like, keep it safe, drive around the police station. And Chris, he went to go find them. And he goes out and he starts to crank his truck. And here comes my car. And he cut the lights off and he's going to cruise right on in the driveway. And Chris standing out there, he said, oh crap. Them boys, I should have beat the tar out of my son. For real. But, anyway. Them kids was gone before dawn in the morning. Literally. But I was like, you've been out circling the police station. What on earth? Do it right in front of them. They'll never know you. I mean, for real. Okay, so we're going to do like we would a wreath. We're just going to bring it straight down. And we're going to tie it down. Because if we put a poof right there, then you're going to have an extra poof. And I don't want an extra poof. It's always a mess up. So, yeah. Just saying. Oh, what I do to go back to some of them days though, right? Alright, put your eyeballs on, I can't see. Okay. 12. Alright, so we're gonna go with, I'm gonna stick with 12. Because this is a little bit more of a gap going around. Just saying. So, I'm gonna stick with 12-inch poofs inside. And you know, I did 10 in certain spots where I didn't need so much. And so, you know, whatever works. Alright, hold on. Gotta keep my my edges inside. Okay. And then just pull it out. Okay, let's see. See, if I do that, then I come right over here. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. Let's see. See, that goes right from this side to this side without one here. But if I put one there, that's going to be better. I thought it would be too much being that there was one here. But I think it's going to be necessary. I think it's going to be necessary. Yeah. I don't know if I've knocked... Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if I knocked pipe cleaners off on the floor or something. Yeah, here's one. Here's one. Maybe the only one. I got more. Wait, got more. I could cut it in half. Well, let me just wait, because if I do, then I'll need it, and if I don't, who knows? Alright, so I'm going to go back, and I'm going to add this one in the center. So, Susan's going, oh! See, she's probably done left. She's like, I'm out of here. Y'all. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. There is really no wrong or right. There's always a process. You know, for real. But I'm trying to keep my center inside. Because you don't want that hooked on your customer's clothes or their guest. You don't want that if you can help it. Yes, all mesh is going to ravel if you cut it, but this has not been cut. So hide those edges on the inside. Oh, I meant to put that in the dead center and I went way off. What was I thinking? I don't know. I wasn't. But anyway, I'm moving that back to the center of that horseshoe. And I don't need to go with 10. And I can't see. Okay. Also, knowing that this is, well, if you was doing that legitimately at 5 and 5, then you would know you had 10. But these aren't legitimate, like I was telling you in the beginning. And if you are just jumping on or you're just now joining, whatever, if you watch the replay, I explained the zip pipe cleaner measure theory and all the things. The conspiracy of the pipe cleaner. Y'all, I don't know. Have fun with it. If it ain't fun, why do it, right? Why do it? Alright. And I do mean that. That pipe cleaner is loose. So I want to tighten it back up. If you have a pipe cleaner that's loose, or you just, sometimes my hands just don't do it tight, y'all, because I've had RA since I was a child. And so, literally I was 13. So, it's hard sometimes to get things as tight. But if you feel like it's loose, take you a zip tie once you're done and zip tie that section to your frame. Okay? No difference. Okay, so we're on the down stretch. What are y'all having for dinner? I'm hungry. I made spaghetti. I guess we're having leftover. I'm going to use my wood burner to cut the other mesh, I think. Well, I guess I could. I don't know. I got to count my ties. We could still put some of the orange. Let's see. We've got orange. Oh, I've got yellow in that too. You know, I forgot about this yellow. I forgot about that yellow. I really did. And there's black and white. And the carrots. Y'all, black and white. Why didn't we do black and white? Y'all, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't prepared. And I wasn't. Because I was thinking I had a different color swag I was wanting to do. I've got some beautiful black and white mesh, ribbons. I've got all kind of black and white. I've got some of everything here lately. Y'all. That's one reason I got to get busy making. We got to sell something. Y'all. I think about trying to do an Etsy shop. If you do Etsy, let me know. Beef tips, that sounds good. Taco soup. I've never had taco soup. I've never had taco soup. I'm grinching. No, I'm a grinching. Oh, you're grinching. No, you're a Grinch. I said so. Because I said so. Y'all, my baby dog, he gets so mad. He will get so... Don't mess with him when he's eating. Don't mess with him when he's sleeping. Other than that, you are good to go. Don't touch his ball or his stick. Now, he don't like that either. If he's got a stick he's chewing on... Oh, y'all can't see. Don't mess with him. He will be... If it's me and him in the bedroom, if I'm laying in the bed or whatever, and he's laying up there with me, and Chris and Coco come back to get in the bed... Beef tips, that does sound good. I don't normally make beef tips. I make a roast with gravy, which is pretty much the same thing, I guess. And a lot of times, I normally like to brown it, pan sear it. But let me tell y'all, if y'all, it's been a minute, like I said, we know it's been a minute since I've been here. But, one more green. How did I leave a green one in there? I don't know, but I did. Right there shit. I don't know why, but how random. I may have to find some yellow. I've got, at the ribbons. I need mesh that's yellow. I've got some yellow. I got black and white ribbon too. We need to put black and white in a bow. I may eat and come back and do a bow. Hey, y'all. I don't know. Let's just do this. I need to cut that mesh too, or I guess I could, hold on, what am I doing? Oh yeah, in the center. I was like, what am I doing? I don't know. Hang on. How are y'all? What is your weather like? I see y'all in the background, hiding out up there. But I have here lately, just randomly, I had a roast that was frozen, and I thought, forget, I'm just gonna throw it in the crock pot, and it'll eventually be done, right? Y'all, it was the most, I do that every time now. I don't even worry about taking it out because it gets more tender if you throw it in your crock pot frozen. Has anyone else? You go eat. You go eat. I do need to eat. I'm hungry. I am hungry. I have worked my butt off around here. For real. I got a, but no, really, y'all can't see. Oh, I need to do 10 because I'm at that corner. Okay, so, and I'm trying to take it and make my curl go around so that my loop is more in position, if you will, if that makes sense. So that way it's not just straight across. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. So see, there's so much mesh in there, y'all. So much mesh. There's 21 inches up in there. Just saying. Look, y'all, this gets to be very big, which I knew. See, I knew. Me, and if you've made one, you know. Good. But y'all, if y'all have never taken a frozen roast and just threw it in your crock pot and turn it on, now I put my seasons, I throw my onion, whatever in there. I always put onion and garlic powder or salt, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what, I've been doing it that way for over a year now, and it is melt in your mouth tender. And I ain't buying nothing special. I ain't buying no high dollar whatevers. I'm just getting them. Usually, it's that from Walmart that comes with the onions and potatoes with it. You know what I mean? It's already together. Just throw it in the crock pot. And that's what I do. Frozen and all. And I can't believe how tender it is. Every time. Every time. If I thaw it out and I do all the things, it's not as tender. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Now, if I can come back on after a while, y'all gonna come join me if I can get back on here? I do need it. Y'all, I've not stopped. I had cleaned this room. I had paid bills. I've had to do some online payments. But, all right, we're at the end. So I'm gonna cinch that down as tight as I can. And when I go back around, I will not open these ties back up. You don't want to keep opening and twisting those twist ties because these wires will break. The pipe cleaner wires. Blah. Okay, let me cut this off. And see, we still have some left. And that's a lot at 10 to 12 inch poofs. I mean, you could still do a small, little bit of a base. You know what I mean? So, and the good thing, let me show y'all. Let me cut this off. And I will zip tie this to the frame as well. And the zip tie just kind of secures your design. And, you know, if it was to break or something come loose, at least it's stuck to the frame. It ain't going to come flapping around. Because I've only had one wire to break on me one time. That it happened right as I was fixing to hand it to her. What did I just do with that? Okay, so take my umbrella bag and let me get this as even as I can. And this is how you always know if someone did a poof messy. It's always this weird janky shape. Yeah, it is. It's funny. Just funny. It's just one of them funny things. And my girlfriend, see, I have a very small end sticking out because I didn't get it on there right. But I had it in a bookcase-like shelf over there. It's a deep bookcase, and only like this much sticks out. So they're protected, and they're not rubbing up against each other, just like they were in their own little casings. So anyway, you can get these from Walmart yourself if you're bold enough just to grab your handful as you walk out the door. That's what my girlfriend did for me years ago. I still have them. Seriously. Very rare do they get tore up. But, all right, so here's the base. I am gonna go eat. I'm gonna pull out some ribbons to do a bow. We'll come back and do a bow, maybe. At least do the bow. And, what time is it? 5? Is it just 5? No, it feels like it's 7, 8 o'clock. Okay. It feels like it's 7, 8 o'clock. Oh, let me tie that down before I forget. So anywho, I'm going to use green. Why? Because I can. It don't matter. You're really not going to see it. But you're only going to take it and wrap it around one of your bars, not several. Just your bar. And you're going to cover it up. Oh, my hands. I need to eat. I'm going to try to come on after a while. Let me go eat and take a break and get some stuff out. I'm going to see if I got some yellow. I got yellow mesh, but it might be like bumblebee yellow over there. I don't know if we want bumblebee yellow. We definitely want some black and white. I got black and white ribbon. We're definitely going to add that because of this ribbon. Excuse me. Okay. And these came from Deco in the goodie wreath box. Y'all look at that ribbon. It's just twirled around. That's some nice ribbon right there. That's some good wire. But, see the black and white in that? Y'all, why didn't I think of that? We may come back and I'll be doing a whole new base. Black and white. I don't know. This is our sign. Okay, so these are our 3 ribbons that came with the sign that we got in the wreath box. Okay, but here's our sign. And it's kind of got dark and bright black. And so that would look good too. But then the green and the orange is what was standing out to me. I wasn't even thinking about black and white, y'all. But I wasn't even looking at the carrot. I mean, my gravy, y'all. I'm just airbrained. I'm airbrained. Y'all can't even talk. Hairbrained. 6:15. Go ahead. Shirley. You central time. You central. Y'all, I plugged up my hot glue gun today. I'm like, dang. Y'all know how long it's been since I've heated up my glue gun? Y'all have got to go to Bama Crafters and look at that joke, that comedian. It's not like 15 minutes. It is hysterically funny. It is, don't marry a crafty woman. Do black and white mesh. I think so too. Do the mesh curls in the black and white. See, I had the green and white, but I could do green and black because we got so many. How many ties did I have in all? Let's see. Okay. So y'all can probably see a little better here. So we got 1 at the bottom, and I need to pull that back over toward the frame. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the inside. 18, just like a wreath. Susan. Playing. I love Susan. Susan loves me. I love Susan. We love each other. I love Carol. I love Shirley. I love all y'all. Linda, I see you watching. Hi. Y'all. It's cold here in Alabama. And I still have a window unit. I told him last night, I said, I need you to get that window unit out of my window because it's like the AC is on. And I'm like, it's just blowing through that window because there's a hole in the window, y'all, because there's an air unit sticking out the window. And, Brooklyn, smart. Love you too, Brooklyn. But I told him, I said, I need you to do it before the live or after the live. Don't come at me. And right before I went live, you want me to move that air unit out of your window? I said, I am fixing to go live. No. No. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to try to come back on in a little while. Let me go rest and God forbid I don't fall asleep. But I'll be back. It'll be a late night craft. We'll do like old times. Late night craft. Y'all, we used to do late night crafts like 5, 6 hours long. Who remembers them days? We've had some long ones. Thank y'all so much for being here. Swirls and Swags, Door Decor, y'all. I'm Samantha, east side of Birmingham, Alabama. Stay warm. Don't drive if you ain't got to. Go check out the video because it's funny on the Bama Crafters. If you're not a member, ask, join, whatever, and I'll let you in. Go look at it. It might be, if you're a friend of mine on my personal page, it's on there too. But it's on Bama Crafters for sure. But it's hilarious. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. See y'all in a little while. Shirley, I'll be back, Shirley. Love you.